Hey guys, it's Joshy here again, bringing you my next Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This battle again was searching for a random, and as usual end up with a Uber team I'm versing. This actually turned out to be quite a decent battle. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just great, and I thought, I got to show this one off. I think I probably had this one around the time of my first one, but I wanted to show off the first one and do a bit of editing on the first one first, so I knew what I was doing by the time I got to this. So anyway, as you can see, I'm bringing my same team I've used in my last few battles, and they're using a ridiculously overpowered team. So I wasn't sure what he was going to lead off or what I was going to lead off with, really. So I ended up leading off with my Survivor because I thought, I'm not sure what he's going to lead off with, but if I can give him a choice scarf and just stuff up their play a bit would be great. And he leads off with a Hoop Unbound, and I'm like, So straight off he uses Hyperspace Hole. There's no way Survivor's living that, especially with minimal defenses or HP interest. And down he goes. But luckily enough, Magician kicks in and he takes my choice scarf anyway, so Survivor did his job. And I thought, okay, I'm going to bring Midnight out here because I know I can probably get my Shell Smash off and get a decent hit on him. So he goes for Hyperspace Fury. I was pretty confident I could live it, and I actually lived it a lot better than I thought. I mean, it's a 2-hit KO, but I'm just under health. And he does drop his defenses, which I was quite happy with, so that'll really help me here. Because he's just a bloody pain in the ass, especially when you haven't got a massive team or anyone who can really one-shot him. Anyway, I get my shields down afterwards as well, so I get another boost from that. Last few battles I've actually been lucky to get that. And I actually have a Midnight or a Mini or Sweep waiting from a team that actually only bought 5 Pokemon. But I'm actually saving that because I really wanted to make my first sweep of Pokemon I'm trying to breed now. But we'll see. If people actually do demand it, I'll upload it first, but I'd rather keep my first sweep and put it out later. So anyway, Misear's down to the second hit, and he's taken 2 of mine out, and I still haven't really got rid of this thing. So I sent him my Seismitoad because I thought, okay, well, his defenses are down, he's stuck into Hyperface Fury, I know I can take it, and actually take it pretty well, 3-hit KO probably. So with the defense drops, Earthquake's going to take him out easy, so thank Lord he's gone. He was driving me nuts. I thought, oh, here we go, just one-sided battle, so 2 down with damage on my third just to take out his first. So anyway, he brings in his Kyurem Black, and this is where I did do a little bit of, like, he's using Fly. I'm like, I'm not sure why, but okay, Fly. Yeah, so I did question here was, how strong of a competitive player was he, but then at the same time, I mean, he's using Kyurem in a ridiculously Ubers team, so it's a very good handicap, so it's still fun to see what happens. I get my Drain Punch off, get some health back. His Flight crits me and takes me down low enough, luckily, for my Salic Berry, so I'm going to outspeed him the next turn and get more health back from another Drain Punch. Yeah, this is where I do enjoy running the Salic Berry because I can, get a speed up and then outspeed most things then, which outsped me. Yeah, so he goes for Fly again, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm quite highly defense based, and he's not going to take off much from another hit. So as you can see, minimal hit. Like after another Drain Punch, he can't kill me with another Fly for sure, without a crit, that is. Anyway, so he brings out his Dialga, and I thought, oh well, that actually was fine with me if he brought him out because I know I can get a decent hit off again with Drain Punch and some more health back. So yeah, I wasn't unhappy with that. I mean, I haven't actually got any or much attack investment in this Seismitoad. It's mainly HP and defense. And then, because I can outspeed him, I go for the Earthquake. And I know I can take a large chunk off. Don't quite kill him, but that was fine with me. I know he was low enough. And I was hoping, and he does pull out the Aurora Time here. I thought, that's really good for me here because I know he has to recover the next turn. So I finally get to produce my little baby I bred. Misear here that I actually haven't been able to bring out in my previous few battles and I've been wanting to use. So I get my nasty plot off because there's, why not? He's not attacking. At this point, he must recharge, and I'm like, good. So I'm just like, please don't miss, and Fire Blast doesn't. So with a there's no way he's living that, especially with my nasty plot up. I do carry Life Orb as well, so I probably could have taken him out without the nasty plot, but I wanted to get it up for the next Pokemon. But unfortunately it brings out the Palkia. I was actually expecting a water move here, and unfortunately I didn't have my Seismitoad, but I thought Ambipom should be able to live one. If not, he will have to use a move which he'll probably need to recharge on, or it's ridiculously overpowered. But he pulls out the Earthquake, and I thought that would have still taken out my Simi. But this gives me a good setup chance because I know I can outspeed him. So Fake Out does a lot of damage to Palkia. So I'm like, this will be interesting. So I get my Fling off, take that Razor Fang. He can have another turn of doing nothing. Here I pull out the Protect. Just you know, I got to use all moves before last resort, and I like to carry the Protect in case there's something I need to work down. He pulls out the Fire Blast, so I'm like, there's still a chance he'd miss with that, and he mustn't have a water move or dragon move that he's going to pull out, and last resort's easily going to take that Palkia out. So that actually makes me feel quite confident there. I was like, wow, I'm actually really in this battle. I can't believe it. Like, yeah, you know, obviously not a highly competitive player, but still really interesting when Ubers and these teams meet, and I do quite well. So I pull out last resort, and it's just under half health there, and I thought, it's just going to be a 3-hit KO, but I'm probably dead with a Judgment or something. He pulls out the Perish Song, and I'm like, okay, I'm not a bulky wall or worry like that. I would have probably just tried to attack me. Anyway, I go for my last resort again, and I actually 2-hit KO a shiny Arceus. Probably a legit shiny Arceus, but nonetheless did it. The Xerneas comes out here, and I'm like, okay, well, very special defensive wall here, usually, so I'm like, look, I'll go for the last resort. I've got the Perish Song up, and I don't really want to swap anything into it, and I actually take over half the health off, so I'm actually really happy with that, and there's no way I'm going to live a Moon Blast from this guy, so I'm out. Bye bye, Ambipom. Actually did so good. Next, I'm going to bring in my Posey. I actually didn't do as much work in this battle as the other ones. Like, I mean, he can be, if you can get rid of him, she can do hardly anything, and then if I can stay in there and you can't take off enough health, it can be absolutely agony for the other team. So, once again, can't make Xerneas fall in love, so I'm just going to wrap him in here to get a little bit of damage off. And unfortunately, because he's faster than me, I can't get a poison off, a toxic off. I'm just going to wear him down a little bit to make sure he is in range for Misear afterwards. So I'm just going to once again heal here. He's going to hit me, I'm going to go down further, and it's going to be a game like that at this point, while my Wrap just takes him down. I didn't expect to make it through to kill him with my Posey, and as you'll see in a second, I actually don't. Yeah. It's just, you know, back and forth at this point. While this is happening, I didn't actually speed this up, but if anyone, I'd like ideas or Pokemon people would like to see, even if you just want to throw me the Pokemon, or the Pokemon and the ability, the moveset, even a team or something, I'll try and get around to making. I'm spending most of my time trying to hatch a shiny at the moment for my sweep, but it's being a pain in the butt and won't hatch, and I'm sitting around 600 eggs at the moment, so soon, hopefully. Okay, so Posey's down, but I've taken off a nice chunk here to Xerneas, so I know Misear can easily take out that. I do actually carry Hidden Power, and I actually carry Hidden Power Psychic just because it's something a bit different, and I thought that'd be more fun, but I just was a bit worried that it wouldn't take him out, so even with the Life Orb, so I just, you know, Fire Blast just to make sure. Okay, so we're both down to our last Pokemon each here, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm gonna have to make sure it takes out Go the Focus Miss. And it freaking misses, and I'm like, you know what, I'm uploading this anyway, like, this was so good. But I actually had a gut feeling here, and I was like, will it? I miss, obviously, he's in the sky, and his fly, look, it actually misses. That's ridiculous. I was like, there's such a low chance, but I got away with it. I like the Focus Miss again, please, and it hits, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm watching, and it takes it out. I'm like, wow. I'm like, you look at these two teams in a second, I can't believe I won. I'm like, oh. So yeah, and finally Misear actually gets to pull the weight and did so much work in this battle, it was great. Yeah, anyway guys, that's my battle for the day. So as I said, I was really happy with that. It was exciting, it was different. They may not have been the most competitive people, and that freaking Hooper at the start drove me nuts. At that start I thought, this is the game. It probably could have been survived by locking him into hyperspace because he kept blowing his defenses, so it really could have been a game changer at the start there. Anyway guys, I'll see you later. Bye.